Hey guys. So been MIA due to some I've been looking for jobs. I've been going crazy. Um uh, all over the place, health issues, school. Ugh, it's fun tiring if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Sorry. So hello to my 8 subscribers. So today I left off. Okay, we're reading the Bible. I'm gonna integrate the Bible more into my channel, okay? So I talked about 3 verses in my last video. Let's look for the first one. We're gonna look for is Luke. Luke. Let's go to Luke. No, wait. No, John. Sorry. John 5:21. Open up the Bibles. Come on, let's open up the Bible. Open up the Bible. Let's open up the Bible. It's gonna be Luke. Oh, John. It's gonna be John. John. Okay, John. Just John. Joy. John. Okay. So it's John 4 through 26. 1 John 4 first through 26. Okay, so it's this here. Therefore, when the Lord knew that the Pharisees had heard that Jesus made and baptized more disciples than John, through Jesus himself did not baptize but his disciples, he left Judea and departed again to Galilee. But he needed to go through Samaria. So he came to a city of Samaria, which is called Sychar, near the plot of the ground that Jacob gave of his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus therefore, being wearied in his journey, sat those by the well. It was about the 6th hour. A woman of Samaria came to draw water. Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." For his disciples had gone away into the city to buy food. Then with the woman of Samaria said to him, "Who is that Jew, being a Jew, as I drink from me, a Samaritan woman? For Jews have no dealings with Samaritans." And Jesus answered and said to her, "If you know the gift of God, who it is who says to you, 'Give me a drink,' you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." The woman said to him, "Sir, you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Where then you get that living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from it himself, as well as his sons and his livestock?" Jesus answered and said to her, "Whoever drinks of this water will thirst again, but whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst. But the water that I shall give him will become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life." And the woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water that I might not thirst, nor come here to draw." Jesus said to her, "Go call your husband and come here." The woman answered and said, "I have no husband." Jesus said to her, "You have well said, 'I have no husband,' for you have had 5 husbands, and the one who you now have is not your husband. In that you spoke truly." The woman said to him, "Sir, I perceive that you are a prophet. Our prophets worshipped on this mountain, and Jews say that in Jerusalem is the place where one ought to worship." Jesus said to her, "Woman, believe me, that hour is coming when you would neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem worship the Father. You worship what you do not know. We know what we worship, For salvation is of the Jews, but the hour is coming, and now is when the true worshippers would worship the Father in spirit and truth, for the Father is seeking such to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. The woman said to him, I know that Messiah is coming, who is called Christ. When he comes, he will tell us all things. Jesus said to her, Who speak to you, and I'm he. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Did you hear any part that he said that Jesus said to the Samaritan woman, stop being a victim, stop being responsible. You're responsible because you married 5 husbands in the past, and your responsibility because that's not right. In the Bible it says not to marry more than 5 times. You are supposed to have 1 husband. It doesn't say that, oh, you sinful woman, you will forever thirst and will only drink of this well. No. Nowhere did it say that. Did I read that somewhere in here? No, I didn't. Now let's go to woman with the blood issue. Let's go to Luke. It's called Luke 5:02. Luke 5:02. Oh. What there is? Okay. Luke 8:43. Let's look for 8:43. Okay, here it is. Here we go. Okay, it says, a girl restored to life and a woman healed. So it was when Jesus returned that the multitude welcomed him, for they were all waiting for him. And behold, there a man named called Jairus, and he was the ruler of the synagogue. And he fell down at Jesus' feet and begged him to come into his house, for he had an only daughter, about 12 years old of age, and she was dying. But as he went, the multitude thronged him. Now a woman having a flow of blood for 12 years, who had spent all of her livelihood on physicians and could not be healed by any, came from behind and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her flow of blood stopped. And Jesus said, Who touched me? When all denied it, Peter and those with him said, Master, the multitude thronged and pressed you, and you say, Who touched me? But Jesus said, Somebody touched me, for I perceived power going out from me. Now when the woman saw that she was not hidden, she came trembling and falling down before him. She declared to him in the presence of all the people and the reason she had touched him and how she was healed immediately. And he said to her, Daughter, be of good cheer. Your faith has made you well. Go in peace. This is from Luke 8:40-48. Go in peace. Daughter, be of good cheer. Your faith has made you well. Go in peace. Nowhere did he say, Daughter of mine. Sweet, sweet daughter of mine. You have had this issue for 12 years. Why haven't you taken responsibility for it? Why don't you look for another doctor? Oh, stop being a victim of your circumstance. Oh, stop being a martyr. It would just go away by itself. Like, my garment would not help you at all. Where on earth does he say that? Then why on earth do we say this to people? If the Bible says we need to be more like Jesus, then why on earth are we using that word to people? If Jesus never said those phrases to anyone that he helped, nowhere. And later on, I'm gonna read Simon, and he didn't even say that to Simon either. He didn't even say that to Simon. I'm not only talking about the ladies here, I'm talking about the men too, okay? I'm not gonna exclude you, okay? This, nowhere. Did I read it with the Samaritan woman? Did I read it with the woman of blood issue? Read the Bible, people. It doesn't say that. Then why on earth are we saying that to people? Why are pastors, why are motivators saying, like, oh, you should stop being a victim of your circumstance? You need to stop being responsible for it, because you need to stop guilt tripping others, or like, because it's your responsibility. Like, you're toxic. I have read like passages where it says like you're toxic for like making others responsible. I have read articles like that. Like, excuse me? Nowhere in the Bible it says to the Samaritan woman that, like, why would you tell her, hey, you married 5 husbands? Stop being a victim, stop being a martyr. You're responsible for your own actions. No one else is but yours. Read the Bible, people. Please read the Bible. Okay. Nowhere Jesus was gonna say that to people. He was not gonna downplay them. He was not gonna put them down because of their condition or their problem. He wasn't gonna say those phrases to anyone that he helped. Then why on earth are we saying that to people? Why on earth are we gaslighting people? Oh, you should heal. You should heal from your wounds. Oh, but you're toxic. You're toxic if you blame the bully that bullied you, or blamed the man who abused you, or blame the person who gaslighted you. Don't blame that person. Take responsibility for it. But that, if you give them the responsibility of your hurt, it's toxic. You were not responsible for their actions. You were not responsible for how they acted. So, we need to stop using these phrases. Okay. Let's end this video with Simon. Okay, now let's go to Simon. Look 5. Let's go a little bit further. Okay, look 5. 4 fishermen, Luke 5, 1 to 11. So it was that the multitude pressed upon him to hear the word of God, that he stood by the lake of Gennesaret, and saw 2 boats standing by the lake. But the fishermen had gone from them and were washing their nets. And he got into one of the boats, which was Simon's, and asked him to put on a little from the land. And he sat down and taught the multitudes from the boat. When he had stopped speaking, he said to Simon, "Launch on into the deep and let down your nets for a catch." But Simon answered and said to him, "Master, we have toiled all night and caught nothing. Nevertheless, at your word, I will let down the net." And when they had done this, they caught a great number of fish, and their net was breaking. So they signaled to their partners in the other boat to come and help them. They came and filled both the boats so that they began to sink. When Simon Peter saw it, he fell down at Jesus' knees, saying, "Depart from me, for I am a sinful man, O Lord." For he and all who were with him were astonished at the catch of fish which they had taken. And so were also with James and John, the sons of Zebedee, who were partners with Simon. And Jesus said to Simon, "Do not be afraid. From now on you will catch men." When they had brought their boats to land, he forsook all and followed him. Sorry. Oh my god, my allergies. They're horrible. They were like in control. I had them in control, and now for some reason they're like, "Knock knock, did you miss me?" I'm like, "No, I didn't miss you at all." "Well, I did miss you, so guess what? I'm back, and I'm staying. Do you have some coffee and some cookies? That's basically my relationship with my allergies. Yeah, a toxic one. Yeah, I'm just kidding. But that's how it is, basically. They just basically got back from vacation. So yeah. He didn't say that. He didn't say, "Oh, Simon. Oh, stop moping and just throw the net on the water. Oh, Simon, stop being a martyr and just throw the net in the water and stop blobbing and blobbing and blobbing and blobbing and stop being a victim of your circumstance and stop like moping because you got yourself into this because you wanted to find a way to help your brother from paying taxes, so that way they wouldn't like go to prison and make this. So you ended up making this deal with the Romans, and now you got yourself into this. Now I am trying to help you, so stop being a martin and just throw the net in the water." Did he say that? Did he talk like that? He said, "Depart from me, for I am a sinful man, O Lord." He said, and then he said, "Do not be afraid. From now on you will catch men." He made him a follower. So Jesus is never gonna make you feel bad for what you're going through. But since we are not perfect like Jesus, it's very sad that I, I am taking responsibility um, for some of my actions. Of course, I have done this, and I think that we all have done this, but we need to stop it. We shouldn't be downplaying I, you, me, everyone shouldn't be downplaying others people's hurt, validations. Like, so we need to stop making these remarks. We need to stop using these phrases and stop going like against each other and telling us like this and this is toxic from a person. My friend, aren't we all toxic in a way? Haven't we all lied? Haven't we all tell a little lie? I'm not perfect. I have lied. Haven't we all talked behind someone else's back? Haven't we all like done something that was out of Jesus' commandments? We all have made mistakes. Guess what? Because we're human beings, baby. We're gonna lie. We're gonna cheat. Some points in our lives, and it's gonna some people are gonna learn faster than others about their mistakes. So why we need to stop like making others feel bad from their mistakes, because we all have made mistakes in our lives. We all have been toxic one way or another in our lives. I have been toxic, and I still am some toxic in some ways. And just like the song, I don't know if you have heard that song that I love. It's called "A Work in Progress." I'm a work in progress. I'm not quite there yet. A little more from the edges. It's true. I love that song. It's one of my favorites. It's called "Work in Progress." I don't remember who sings it, but I love that song. It's true. Like, I'm a work in progress. I'm not there yet, but it's okay, like the song says. I'm far away from perfect, as long as I'm still learning. I'm far away from perfect, as long as I'm still learning. I'm still learning, baby. I'm in my mid-20s and I'm still learning. I have a lot of things that I need to work on. I'm a work in progress, just like that song says. And that's my anthem, one of my anthems, right? I'm a work in progress. I'm not quite there yet, but it's okay. I'm far away from perfect, as long as I'm still learning. Those are the lyrics of the song. As long as I'm still learning. So don't give up on me yet. We're all learning in a way. We're still a work in progress in a way. And some of us still need to work on learning from our mistakes, and we do them over and over and over again, but it's okay. So, we all have made mistakes. We all have been toxic in a way. We all need to take responsibility from certain actions that we have made in our lives. We are all imperfect. We're all toxic in a way. We all have hurt each other in a way or another. We all hurt each other in a way or another, even though we may not know it. We all do it. We're all toxic in a way. I'm sorry, but it's true. In a way, we all have a level of toxicity in ourselves. Because guess what? It all starts from the beginning of the Bible, baby. Read it. Since Adam and Eve were the fruit of Adam and Eve. Trust me, if Eve wouldn't have like told Adam to eat the fruit from the tree, and if Eve wouldn't have listened to that serpent, we wouldn't be here, baby. We wouldn't be here blaming each other, calling each other toxic when we are all toxic in a way. I'm toxic in a way. Oh God, I hate my nose. So let's stop calling us toxic. And let's stop living like Jesus. These people that were imperfect. They made mistakes. And they knew that they make those mistakes. And they feel bad about it. And they feel like God would never love them for who they are. But yet he did. Then why can't we do the same thing as God? Love people for who they are. We're all hurt people in a way. We are all hurt people that have hurt other people. We all have done it. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect. And trust me, I am learning. I'm on my healing journey, baby. And I still have a long way to go. My eyes look weird. Oh my God, I look weird right now. I never realized how weird I look when I get close. Oh my God, I look weird. Oh my God, and I look so tired. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I look so tired. See, you can see my eye. Oh my God, I'm a mess. Oh, I've been so tired lately. It's ugh. But I don't want to be so hard on myself. I'm trying. So we're all trying in a way. We're all human beings in our own healing journeys, and we're gonna stumble and we're gonna make mistakes, and some mistakes are gonna be more bad than others, but we're all in this healing journey. We're on this in life of knowing, trying to find who we are and learning from our mistakes and growing from them. So we're all in this way, in a life journey of discovering who we are and opening up our eyes to the ways of the Lord. So we're all a work in progress in a way. We all need to work on things that that we need to improve. I need to improve a lot of things. You need to improve on a lot of things. We all need to improve in a lot of things. So instead of being so hard on ourselves and on them, then why not try to be there for them? So, and remember, next time you call someone toxic, remember, sometimes you have been toxic too. Remember that somebody went through a horrible experience, and the so-called victim, remember that you have gone through something too. We are started in the man in the mirror. I'm asking you to change your ways. If we're gonna make a world a better place, take a look yourself and make the change. Na 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 na. It's called The Man in the Mirror by MJ, baby. Ow! Sorry, I'm an MJ fan, so I love MJ. There will be no artist like him ever. Ever. Ever again. I miss him so much. Jesus and MJ are like the most people that I miss. Like, I wish I would have met. So, remember, you're beautiful. You're a work in progress. You're not quite there yet. Make sure, like, listen to that song, baby. It's a really beautiful song. I really love that song. It helps us to learn that it's okay that we're not there yet, because sometimes we're just like in a hurry to get to where we want to be, and sometimes I am in a hurry too. Like, I want to be like in the other end of the rainbow, at the end of the other end of the storm, where everything's sunshine and roses and rainbows and unicorns. I'm just kidding. Unicorns do not exist. But I wish they did. They're so cute with their horns. Well, the only thing that we have close to unicorns is our narwhals. Yeah, normals. So guys, I love you so much, and I'll leave you, and remember, we all are human beings. We're perfectly imperfect. So instead of trying to judge one another for our actions, why not be there for one another? Love you guys so much, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye bye.